You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Woo! We just heard Chimera, Pure Hatred, Rage Against the Machine, Know Your Enemy, and Gojira, Mouth of Kawa?
Question mark?
And we're here with As King. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in the band.
My name is Matt Growl. I play bass.
Your last name is Growl?
Maybe.
Nice.
Do people bark in response when you give your name?
Occasionally.
I'm Chuck Lavelle. I play guitar.
I'm Walter Lopez. I play the drums.
Name's Larry Herrera. Play guitar.
And our midget singer, Trent, is not here.
Midget singer Trent not here.
How tall is he?
4 foot nothing.
He's borderline dwarf.
Holy crap.
He's actually like 5'5". We just give him a lot of shit for being smaller than all of us.
Well, thank you all for coming out tonight. Actually, this interview was set up by Joanne, who also manages Legions of Rom. And ironically enough, I'm wearing Legions of Rom's shirt tonight, so that was oddly coincidental.
Cool!
Thanks, Lugo. So, how did the band As King come together? Yeah, go through that story. I see all those wide eyes. Do you remember the day when you all met and fell in love as a group?
That hasn't happened yet.
We're still waiting for the magic. No, it all started, I'm pretty much the only original member that's still left. It started with a bunch of other guys a couple years back, and it's really hard to keep 5 guys in a band. You know, you got a bunch of people with all different schedules, and you start growing up and growing apart, and the revolving door of musicians starts, and finally, I think we got a good lineup here, you know. Everybody here sticking around.
Actually, Walter, our drummer here, is, I don't know, he's kind of a temporary drummer with an open-ended invitation. He's only been in the band about 3 weeks now. He's already played 2 shows.
Wow.
Nice.
I learned 8 songs in about 3 practices.
Jeez. You were saying some of those are pretty lengthy.
Yeah, a couple of them are really long, and I'm not that young anymore, so it hurts. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's a good pain. I like the pain. No, it's been a lot of fun. I've been playing drums for a long, long time, and it's hard to find people to really connect with on that musical level, especially being a drummer and all. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the kit, and it worked out really well. I've known Matt for a while. We used to work together at a music store, and I'm right now technically in the band called Mara, but we're not doing anything. We haven't done anything. So Matt just hit me up. He's like, "Hey,
Mara's done a lot. They're an amazing band. They're just kind of on hiatus."
yeah, we in the past couple of years we did a lot, and we've accomplished a lot. But as of late, we haven't been doing anything. And I love drumming. It's my passion, and I'm not gonna go. I hate going so much time without playing the drums. And when Matt asked me if I would fill in, I jumped on the opportunity right now. And like you said, I got an open-ended invitation, and depending on what happens, I'm looking like I'm pretty much stick around for a while to help these guys out.
So how did the rest of you come to be in the band with Chuck?
I've known Chuck off and on for years. I played bass in his original project, Black Thumb. I've done vocals in
Black Thumb,
Did
huh?
that have to do with fingering somebody in the butt?
That would be Brown Thumb.
No, it's like double entendre, like if you've ever been fingerprinted, or if you like to smoke pot and pack the bowl down with your thumb. You
No,
get black
that
thumb.
makes it. Everybody does the motion. I get it,
I
guys.
use my lighter.
Yeah, but I've known Chuck off and on for years. We've been friends. I've known Walter for years off and on. He used to be in a band called Anderline. I was in Sick of Sanity. We played together. We didn't know each other, but then years later, hey, we're telling stories. Like, I was there.
Yeah, when we worked together at the music store, he somehow one of my old nicknames came up. They used to call
Squirrel
me
Master.
the Squirrel Master, and
You just have random squirrels running up to you when you walked down the street?
no, I'm not that cool, but yeah, it was cool. It was weird because I mean, like you said, we had known each other from that past.
It's fucking Squirrel Master!
And then exactly, and then he's like, "Wait, what was your nickname?" I'm like, "Squirrel Master." He's like, dude, I know who the fuck you are. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know I was that. Well, I guess Anderline was really big.
Your
It was huge.
your reputation precedes you.
Yeah, and I was crazy, man. I know I'm a party animal. So chances
Used to
are
steal people's nuts and run into trees.
that's just the tip of the iceberg.
You know, there's Larry. He plays guitar. He's in the band.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah, I knew Matt about 6 years or so. Just met him, kind of acquaintances throughout that time, talk here and there, and played in a band called Kill Media, so he knew me from there. I knew him from a bunch of other bands he was doing.
I'm a band whore.
Yeah, and then
Passed around a lot.
yeah, they were looking for another guitar.
How's your
player.
butthole?
Huh?
He's on a
Find
Luco
out.
next. Great.
Yeah, they had another guitar player, Dan Connors, and he was kind of helping them out, just filling in as a lead guitar player while his band was on hiatus, Skitna, and now they're up and running again, so they started searching, gave me a call, and I said, yeah, come try it out, and just worked from there.
Yeah, it worked out real good because me and Larry got a lot of the same writing styles, so it's kind of gelling really good. I can't
Yeah,
wait to.
they sound really good when they play together. It works out really well. It's actually when I remember when Matt approached me telling me that they were going to lose Danny, their guitar player. I call him Connors, but they told me that he was going to move on with his band Skitna. And at the time, see, we all practiced in this big practice building together. And I told Matt, I'm like, hey, you know what, Larry and I were going to actually do a little something. He came to me and was like, we should jam. And I'm like, yeah, I'm down, man. And when Matt came up to me, I was like, well, hey, you know what, Larry, I know Larry's not up to nothing. I know Kill Media just went through their breakup or whatever. And boy, am I glad I did that.
You ended up getting to jam with him after all.
Yeah.
Now, what about your vocalist Trent?
He's in Downers Grove. What about him?
How did he become your vocalist?
He was in a band
In Arizona.
in Arizona. What the hell was the name of the band? Hysteria Complex. So if anybody in Arizona is listening, I just gave you some airtime. But yeah, he was in a band called Hysteria Complex in Arizona with his buddy Mike, who was playing drums, and they were doing their shit out there, and his family's out here, and
He got dragged back here because he ran out of money and shit, and they weren't doing nothing out there. And one of my friends is his cousin, and we just lost our singer. He's like, hey, my cousin's a singer. He just moved back from Arizona. And I was like, cool, send him out. And then this little guy comes out. We're practicing in the garage. This little dude comes walking in. He's like
Hey, guys.
21 at the time. I'm like 30. I'm looking at him like, holy
Got
fuck.
the Michael Jackson voice?
Yeah. He's like, hey, I'm gonna blah, blah, blah. And then he gets up on the mic and he's like, there's like a little fucking demon running around in the garage. We're like, this is our guy. This is our fucking guy.
Yeah,
he's like a Des Ferrara, like just so little, but like his lungs must take up the entire like cavity of his chest.
Yeah, he can scream his balls out, that's for sure. On this last show we played, I remember looking up while I was playing the drums, and he was just belting out this scream. I was like, that's cool. Because, I mean, dude,
That's
good,
about like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
45
like
seconds.
Maynard
like a
S.
whole minute fucking scream. And it's cool because, I mean, I've dealt with, I mean, I've worked with a lot of musicians, and, dude, there are so many shitty singers out there. So many terrible, god-awful, shitty singers out there.
Not to mention Trent was probably running and jumping and moshing
Yeah,
all
he
at
was
the same time.
moshing and jumping, and I mean Trent's got great stage presence. If you're not paying attention, he's gonna pull your attention in whether you like it or not. That's cool.
So with his height, have you guys dressed him in any strange costumes live? Leprechaun suits?
He likes
elves?
to wear
Not yet.
he likes to wear lime green wife beaters. It's awesome.
Nice.
Basketball jerseys.
That's the joke. You can't play basketball. Now, how long, minus drums, has the band been together with this lineup?
I've been in about 2 months, 3 months, maybe.
I joined the band in November of 11,
Yeah.
and
1911?
I wish. Then we'd have a couple albums by now.
Yeah.
I joined the band in November 2011. We played our first show in May of 2012. That's when As King really started to get out there and make a name for ourselves,
So like what, a year and a half?
roughly.
And with Trent as your vocalist?
Yes.
Yeah, Larry and Walter are pretty much the two new guys. Danny, he said As King was kind of his side project. Skitna was getting off the ground again, so he wanted to do his, that's his baby. He writes all the music. Walter's on kind of hiatus with Mara right now, and our drummer kind of had some other priorities he had to take care of. He's a union professional painter, and that's what he was doing, and he was loving to do it, and, drumming just wasn't his thing anymore.
So is there any new member hazing going on?
Did they have an initiation to welcome
No,
you?
they know better.
Nah, just Photoshop sombreros
Just-
and racism.
It's just rampant racism and just drunkenness.
If you could keep up with us, then you're all right.
Now, how about the name check as King? What does it mean?
Well, actually, it's from the Black Dictionary. It's this thing
The
on the internet.
Black Dictionary.
It's a
Nothing
It's
racist
a
about
legal,
that.
legal dictionary. Lawyers use it.
Yeah, it's like the true meaning behind all words. Like, just for instance, like when a cop pulls you over and he starts talking to you and he says, "Do you understand what I'm saying?" And you answer yes. What you're really doing is putting yourself under his jurisdiction, and he could do whatever the fuck he wants to you then, because you're standing under him. It's like there's all these different, like all the words that we use in life have all these legal meanings behind them. And like the word "as king," it's actually like asking, like like asking a question. But when you're asking a question, you're coming as a king, as the quest that you're on. So it's like if you're always asking questions, you're always trying to help the situation, and you're just representing yourself in a good way, the way you should be, instead of being like a sneaky bastard.
And letting others rule over you.
Right. You're always
This shit's crazy.
getting all
So
existential.
you're trying to tell me if a cop pulls me over, I should say, no, I don't understand.
You should
Yes,
never,
yes,
ever
yes.
agree to anything. You should say, "I don't understand. Why are you pulling?" Always answer with a question.
I don't know if
And
police
they-
officers
that-
like that too much.
Look, there's videos on the fucking internet of these cops getting owned by normal citizens because they know their rights, man. It's pretty cool.
Walking down the street with a gun in their pocket. Cop stops them, trying to take their gun. They start spouting out legal documents and, let me call my sergeant. Sergeant comes, here's your gun back, sir.
Yeah, sorry. As long as you know how to talk and you don't,
I need to find this dictionary.
I think
it's
people
crazy.
just need to learn to read their rights, apparently. I
Well,
need
yeah.
to start researching now.
people are walking around fucking retarded just watching reality TV. They need
Yeah,
to...
people need to learn how to read in general.
Agreed. I'm not very good at that.
Instead of fist pumping.
What song would you guys like to play to introduce our audience to As King? You brought, 8 songs tonight?
Yeah, I gave you our 8-song EP. How about Bukyak?
Bookyak.
Yes. It doesn't get a lot of airplay, and it's a really good song.
All right, we'll talk about Bookyak when we listen to the song. Bookyak.
Thank you.
tell them I just put up a fight. Too bad you did not see the light. But now this is forever goodbye. You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
That's right. We're back with the Metal Experience, broadcasting from 4055 North Milwaukee. I'm Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, and the band As King is with us. So you can call in 773-657-3341 and talk to us in the band. Again, that's 773-657-3341. And we just heard the first song that you guys had played for us. What was that called again?
Bukyak.
Bukyak.
And what exactly does that mean?
We were told that it is
We were told, like when you get a Chinese
That's the
tattoo,
disclaimer. That's the
when you get a Chinese tattoo, I was told it meant awesome, but it really means big hairy dick.
right.
Yeah.
Like, well, we thought it was Italian slang for cunt
Oh,
because the song's about someone killing themselves. You know,
In a
so-
very selfish way.
So it's like-
Cunty way.
Yeah, so, but then, like, we talked to this straight-up Italian chick, and she was laughing at us, saying, like, you have no clue what you guys are talking about, so...
so she didn't tell you what it meant?
No, she just laughed at us.
So you didn't look it up online?
Well, we did, and then it says that it means cunt online, so...
But it's a slang term, so not everybody agrees that that's the
Interesting.
actual word.
So is your EP called We Were Told It Was Called ... Be perfect, right?
Good idea.
The next one would be.
Then Bukyak could be the first song and be like, what?
It's like a Psycho Sticks album. We couldn't think of a title. Yeah, that's
Those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Now, where did you... I know Luco asked this during the commercial break, quote unquote.
Commercial?
I mean,
the song.
the song commercial.
Our commercial.
Yeah, for their music. There you go. Where did you guys record the song?
We recorded at a studio called Revive Studios, VIE. It's out of Willow Springs. It's in this little courtyard area right next to a castle.
There's the castle in Willow Springs?
It's a castle.
Jesus.
And then a recording studio like 45 feet from the
That's
castle.
awesome.
We peed a lot on the castle.
Wait. I think I know where this is at. Is the Ashbury Coffee House near there?
Yes.
It's in the same courtyard, yeah.
Nice.
Right behind there.
Is there a dragon around the corner, too, in a lair somewhere?
You wish.
An angry dragon.
But there is an overpriced tattoo studio.
And you would know because you got your little hot dog guy done there?
No. I asked them how much, and they're like, oh, it's $100 an hour.
$100 an hour? Bullshit.
That's why I left.
Aren't they all overpriced? I thought.
Depending on where you go.
I haven't
That's
found a
pretty
cheap tattoo.
normal.
I got a
$100
good
an
guy.
hour.
Actually, I've never had it by the hour. It's just always been a base price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think base press would be the way to go, right? But you pay him afterwards after you see the tattoo.
I always got mine in prison.
Yeah, those are free.
I would never.
Those
Yeah, you
cost
know
a
what's
pack
sad?
of
Cost
cigarettes.
me like 2 smokes.
Chuck, you know what's sad? We can't see any of your tattoos, so I can only imagine where they did your tattoos in prison.
Oh my dick.
I got an M on each butt cheek, so when I bend over it says wow, and then I do a handstand it says mom.
I'm sure.
I'm sure she's very proud.
So I do cartwheels and it says
That's
wow
my
mom.
son.
Wow, Mom!
Then when you get raped, it says ow. Okay. Now, with this... Oh, maybe crying help before coming here tonight. I feel funny tonight. Okay. So all the songs that you brought tonight, were they all recorded in the same place, or have you recorded with the new lineup?
Yes, all the songs that we have are on our 8-song EP that we put out for Project Independent last year. We were part of Project Independent last year. It was a nationwide tour, 48 states. They were looking for the top bands in the country to get some people signed, some record deals, some music video deals. We played the show. They were amazed by us, and they go, where's your album? Where's your EP? We need to market you guys. And we said, we've been a band for 3 months.
But that's got to feel really good to be noticed that soon into starting.
Right, and that's kind of why we did the EP the way we did it. They basically said, okay, well, to qualify to continue with Project Independent, to be ranked as one of the top unsigned metal bands in the country, we need something to market you. We need professional material. So I called in some favors, called up some people from California, some people from Illinois, some people from the East Coast, and we got the EP done. And like we had a total of 45 days to do it, and we did it in maybe like 20-something days.
It was ridiculous. Fucking staying in the studio, watching the sun come up every day.
And then going to work with no sleep.
Yeah.
We actually have a phone call, correct, Dave?
Yeah, you do.
All right, put him through. Hello, this is a Metal Experience. Who's this?
It's Keith.
Hi, Keith. This is our #1 fan from Kentucky. You just got back from being in Louisiana, right?
Yep.
How was the trip back?
It was actually a lot more calmer. I actually made a lot more friends. And in fact, it was really great because the guy that was on the first 4 buses that I had to take, the one thing he listened to was metal. So I got to listen to Five Finger Death Punch and Battlecross the whole way there.
Nice.
Fucking A.
So, you've already heard one of As King's songs. What do you think? And you got any questions for him so far?
Right now, I think that I like their sound. It's really fucking heavy. And, it's just really good. I like it. And I don't have any questions right now.
Right now? What do you
take-
think
Yeah.
on it?
Did you take the Greyhound?
Yeah. Yeah, I took the Greyhound.
That's like hell on wheels, right? I took
Yeah.
a Greyhound to Florida once. It took like 27 hours. I wanted to shoot myself after.
Oh my god.
The only thing that sucks was like on the first bus, the one from New Orleans to Mobile, Alabama. It was really bad because there's this guy like fucking with his girlfriend, and she didn't want to do anything. She just wanted to sleep. Well, he didn't know. He couldn't take no.
Oh.
So he kept fucking with her. It got to the point that just because she denied him, he decided to talk shit about her as loudly as possible on the bus.
So what kind of things did you hear from him confess about her?
Huh?
Your vagina.
What kind of things did he confess about her?
Mother's a terrible cook.
He claimed that she was on crack and that she was a slut and stuff like that. She just sitting in the front crying her eyes out.
So did you go and console her and get some sympathy booty?
And then I got stuck next to the drunk guy that was an idiot.
It's a Greyhound. There's nothing but drunk guys and crackheads.
Yeah, it was interesting though, and it was very different.
Yeah, you're right.
Why did you take the Greyhound and not the plane again?
We didn't have enough for another plane.
Oh man.
Because originally the girlfriend in question was not going to let me go home. She was trying to keep me there. I needed to go back because in 2 weeks I start college.
Dude, you should have stayed. Sex slaves are way underrated.
College sucks.
What?
Advice from As King. College sucks and being a sex slave is much better.
I went to a university for 2 years. They kicked me out because I couldn't afford to pay them any more money. So how are you supposed to make money when you can't afford to pay money to get the education in the first place?
Pretty much she was trying to keep me there, and it just became a really bad thing because she was trying to control my phone. She was trying to control the friends I talked to and shit like that. Making death threats to my friends, stuff like that.
Sticking fingers in your ass. I know.
Chuck feels you. He understands what you're going through.
He's been there in prison.
Every girl that I was friends with, she considered a threat.
Well, I mean, you're meeting for the first time.
No, that wasn't the first time we met.
It wasn't the first?
No, the first time was when she came up to where I'm at.
Okay. Was she with you about the same amount that you were down there? Was she with you the same amount up here as she was?
I was with her for a month, and she started showing her ugly side.
Well, that's not good.
Took a month to see the ugly side.
So pretty much, as of today,
So
after
many
listening to
jokes.
this awesome band's music, I am single.
Well, they've got more to come, so if you want to keep tuning in, you'll hear the rest of their EP.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Keith.
Thank you.
No problem. You guys have a good day.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Peace.
All right.
All right.
So totally thought that was a different Keith calling in.
Yeah, their old drummer's name is Keith.
Oh,
So
man.
we
You're
heard
like,
Keith.
this is
we were
Keith
like,
on line. Me and Growl look at each other like, oh shit.
This is gonna get real.
I was hoping that would have been awesome. I would have
Yeah,
been like,
right?
hey Keith.
I was kind of
Sup,
looking forward to it.
I
but-
replaced you. I'm on the radio. After 3 weeks.
Hey, you know who else is on the radio?
My mom.
You guys really watch regular show?
Yeah, dude. I'm a single father, and my son is 7, and he comes home from school every day like, yeah.
Okay, wait, is regular show the one with that Blue Jay? Oh my
Yeah,
god, my
Blue
brother
Jay.
watches that. I can't stand it.
It's hilarious. It's great.
Dumb as fuck.
No way.
Dude, if you grew up in the 80s, there's so many fucking jokes in
Yeah,
that show.
they actually play a lot of old school music that I hear. They also make like parodies of old school movies that if you only you're that old, you would know about. So I mean, little kids, they don't know what's going on, but to them it's funny. And me as a parent, I'm like, oh, that is great. You know, like I'm the only old fart right now that gets it. So like much like right now, and so yeah.
All right, well, Dave, you got a few things to say?
In Spanish?
Yeah.
I can't do fucking Spanish.
Aren't
It's
you?
not that hard.
Aren't I Mexican? Yeah, but I
Yeah.
doesn't mean I can speak it.
Come on.
Ándale, por favor.
Ah, god damn it.
Come on, I'm Polish and I know how to ask for beer.
Okay,
Good
all right.
for
I'm
you.
gonna say something in Spanish. I'm gonna say, somos as king, y nos gusta todo a toda madre o el puro desmadre.
What do you say, Dave? Translate.
I heard it.
I got like
heard
we
mine
are
right.
as king, and then
Something as king and
I
something
said as
about
king.
moms.
It says
Can Danny turn
Dave,
that
you're a
game
terrible
down?
Mexican.
yeah.
Your Sonic the Hedgehog is a little too loud.
That was my fault. Yeah, I gotta make sure my phone on vibrate. I forget things.
I forget.
You're forgetting Spanish.
The hair dye.
I
is
never
Go
knew
into your
Spanish.
brain.
great.
I never knew Spanish to begin with, but it's been this long I haven't played my theme song yet. Production. Why?
Inside joke in Dave's head.
Could I speak to the drug dealer of the house, please? Let's hear it from the soundboard.
Oh, do we have to? What do you got, Dave?
Just a few small things. Apparently, pop punk band Forever the Sickest Kids have gone the way of Guar and decided to release a barbecue sauce.
Oh, I bet it's terrible.
It probably is.
Continue.
Well, as a lot of people know, the Blackhawks lost 2 games in a row. which
Why are we
really
bringing
fucking
this up, Dave?
Yeah,
this is not
You
music.
want to talk
We
about my
know this.
dead grandmother
We all know
too,
this.
asshole?
Hey, if you could make it interesting, we'll talk about it.
David Brocky experience.
Because we don't want to relive that moment.
Hey,
broke my radio.
Yeah, Dave.
you really broke your radio,
Dude, I smashed it on the ground. Because I was already mad I couldn't watch the game. I had to listen to it on the damn radio. And then to top it off, we fucking lost. So that was
Well, thanks, Dave. Why don't you bring the whole fucking room
Now
down?
we're all depressed.
Dickhead.
Well, you don't have to be depressed anymore because Rancid is making a new album.
Boom.
Now I'm going to go kill myself.
Carcass.
Same with Transplants, apparently. They're supposed
Their CD's already
Double boom.
their CD's already out and being sold on tour, but it comes out on the 25th.
Yeah,
and they're
but-
selling it for $20 on the tour. Are you fucking stupid?
Boo.
Booer.
Are they giving a
Yeah.
free bottle of lube with that?
No.
Well, the Transplants
Why they
are,
fuck you?
Transplants are fucking terrible anyway, so
Boo.
I like the trans.
not a lot of people do. Anyway, and the official lineups have been announced for the Days of Riot Fest if you're in Chicago or the other areas they're holding it in, Toronto or
Denver.
Yeah. Couldn't remember the other
Please
city.
do not announce them. People have the internets.
I wasn't going to. I'm
Continue.
just letting people know that they're out and about. All right. Did I mention for some reason Guar covered Kansas?
No.
Yes, I heard it. It's
What
Wait,
song?
didn't we
What song?
didn't we see Carry On My Wayward Son when we
the-
saw them live at the rave?
That's what they
You know,
covered?
Yeah, it's actually not.
We saw them play that at the rave.
I don't know. I was
Yes, we did.
fucking wasted.
Yes, we did. We saw them play that live.
Don't remember. I was drunk.
Yeah, we saw them play it.
That'd be a
It
fucking
was
trip.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, they actually released. I think they. Yeah. Let's see if I can pull a clip of it here. Series 3. Where the hell?
So
is
the
it?
question is just,
The question is what? Dave, are you dialing a radio right now? What is
No,
going on?
It's their interview. It was their interview, so I skipped through it to just see them or the Here's
Yeah,
the
no,
Cover
so
Kansas.
the clip on YouTube is them being interviewed, then playing the song.
Okay.
He's got that big penis hanging between his legs.
Yes.
It's not bad.
What else you got for us, Dave?
Kind of sounds a little like Danzig.
I thought it was going to be
What?
like, I thought they were going to take it
That's
to
a
whole-
compliment. Come on.
I guess.
Not to you, Dave.
No, I understood. I know, I understood.
Dave,
what
you
you're talking
kind of
about.
sound like Glenn Danzig. Did anyone ever tell you
No, I
that?
meant Guar does.
You're
when he
like
was-
a mini Mexican Elvis.
You're like a...
Purple mohawk.
No, when Guar was singing it bid a little bit like Danzig.
I don't know if you know what Danzig sounds
I do.
like, bud.
Okay.
Terrible.
No, what? Did you just say Danzig's terrible?
Keep going, Dave.
Some of his stuff. Anyway, last but not least, Lawrence Arms have finished tracking their new album.
Yes.
And they haven't said what's going to be out yet, but whatever.
I love the Lawrence Arms. They're awesome. The Lawrence Arms.
Never heard of him.
His name is Lawrence. He has arms, right, dude?
See,
There
you know
you
what's
go.
funny is like they're from Chicago. They've been around for over 15 years, and those people that know them, like they huge under. Okay. Anyway, Dave.
That's it.
All right. Well, let's hear more As King. Let's do 2 songs. What do you want to play?
Brutal in the Dimble.
There you go.
Dimble.
Brutal into Dimball.
And the second pick?
No,
That's
no,
brutal.
those are two
Oh.
different ones.
In
Brutal and
June.
then Dimble.
Well, that sounded like a sentence. So let's
Let's play a sentence.
play what they said.
Boom.
Casket dead of souls, carry to bang. You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Welcome back to the Metal Experience.
Conduct the rest of this interview in like a sexy voice.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was trying to follow his die and go, hi. But anyway. Good one. All right, I get it. You didn't think it was funny. Shut the fuck up. All right, this is the Metal Experience, broadcasting from 4055 North Milwaukee in Chicago.
Someone blowing their nose?
That's Pete Dave.
I'm gonna go with it's the purple mohawk guy.
Blame it on Cookie Monster. All right, and I'm Morgan Danielle. Luco Blaze sits across from me, being obnoxious as always. And we have As King with us. And if you want to call and talk to us in the band, it's 773-657-3341. Again, 773-657-3341. And you doing the motion of somebody picking up the phone and calling, no one can see but us, so no one is going to do it. We just heard two more of As King songs that, like Luco said, sound a little bit like Death Clock. At least the second one was heavy, it was brutal.
Which is funny because the first song was called Brutal.
Yeah, see? Brutal, which was kind of brutal. And what was the second song called?
Dim Bulb.
Dim Bulb.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Not so bright.
yes.
Okay. I see. Now you're making me feel dumb.
Thank you for proving the point.
You could always change the song name to Dave after me or Luco.
Dave Bulb.
No, just Dave or Luco.
Dave Bulb.
We did a radio interview with a radio station in California, and he asked us what Dim Bulb was about. He's like, it's not about bad Chinese food, is it?
So is it? It's about terrible Chinese food.
No, actually, the name stemmed from a song that Chuck and Keith and a couple other guys used to have in a band called Black Thumb, called Guiding Light. And they kind of took some parts from that song, revamped it, redid it, made it heavier, and made it a little darker. Now, instead of Guiding Light, it's Dim Bulb.
Interesting. And what about Brutal? What is Brutal about?
Most of the song names are just shit that we say when we're jamming, so we remember the
That
names.
song is brutal. Hey, that's a good name.
Like, dude, let's play that instead of being like that one song that goes da 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 da. You know, like, oh, we just give them like working titles so we know what we're talking about when we're practicing, and then most of the time they just stick.
You
The
can't
names have nothing to do with the fucking songs.
I would say you can always do the regular thing. Just call it New Song 1, New Song 2.
There you go. There you go.
See, but then all our CDs would have the names of New Song 1 through 100. It would, we would never.
How
use
about
our
call it
imagination.
Create Your Own Title 1, Create Your Own Title 2.
Insert album name here.
We have no imagination.
Imagination.
Fill in the blank, stuff like that. You can.
Like it's a Mad Lib on our album cover.
That'd be
Wait, hold on.
perfect.
Yeah, that's what you should do. You should send out like a little contest on your Facebook of Mad Libs to naming the album and your tracks.
Boom.
That would be
I like this
awesome.
idea.
Can I steal that idea?
No, he just gave it to you.
For it.
There's no stealing
We're in
involved.
Chicago. You can beat him up and take it from him later.
Apparently, the Love Stalker has just shown up. You'll get it when he turns around and you read the guy that is in front of our store's building.
It says Love Stalker.
It says Love Stalker.
Nice.
So we're being graced with the Love Stalker's presence tonight.
Should we be scared?
I don't know.
Oh shit, he's coming in.
He might rape you in the butt and make you say ow.
Wow.
He just gave a thumbs up.
A black thumb up.
Black thumb up.
It'll be brown later.
So the new stuff that you guys have been writing, when did you guys plan on recording, and are you going back to the same studio you guys were at before? Let the thoughts process and don't all answer at once.
Yes and no.
Probably.
Okay, was that yes to the first or the second part of the question?
Yes, we are definitely going to be recording new stuff because.
Well, that's a given.
But I don't know about going to that studio just because. It was.
Explore something new.
Yeah, it's always good to try new places and.
New members, kind of a new start. We want to obviously keep what we have going and build from it. But, you know, with Larry in the band and with Walter in the band at the moment, I mean, it's kind of, with 3 kind of original members in the band and 2 new guys, it's got a completely different feel. It's got a different sound. Larry's got some southern bluesy riffs he throws in drum-wise. Walter's just a completely different style of drummer. Our old drummer was kind of more of a hip-hop drummer who was into metal and started playing in a metal band. So, I mean, it's just As King 2.0 kind of.
Nice.
Bigger, stronger, faster.
Yeah. Okay, Kanye.
So you guys have played a decent amount of shows, whether you were in the band at the time when they played
2.
or not. 2, 3. What, Lugo?
What is the best
Oh,
and
here we go.
worst live show experience? Oh man.
For both of those.
I haven't had any bad show. I've only played a couple of shows with them, so I haven't had a bad show yet.
Hey, we're talking about from Mara too, brother, that you've ever played.
Oh man, yeah, I've had some shitty shows.
Never had a bad show.
We had a show once in Bridgeport. I live right by Bridgeport. We had a show at some little bar in Bridgeport, and the PA just gave out like 3 seconds into the first fucking song.
Nice.
And our singer was super fucking pissed off because this guy, I guess, didn't know what he was doing. Like we all jammed, we all played, and we did it, but it sucked without the singer, and it sucked even more because we're sitting there playing, and our singer's on stage, super mad, screaming his lungs out into a non-working microphone. That was pretty bad. I got another. I mean, I guess that's about as bad as it gets. You know, malfunctioning equipment. You know, the only other bad thing I could think of is all the times we did not get paid. All the times all the broken promises and lies.
Chris Corzone.
You know, it's like, yeah, and it's just that's pretty much the worst of it. The best show experiences I had this past weekend.
I was about to say this weekend.
This past weekend was amazing. There was a pig bash out in Andrews, Indiana, 4 hours away. 4 hours away, and it's super far, but it's super awesome because it's literally the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful countryside, fresh, clean air. I mean, the country put us all in a great mood. We were all just super happy.
It had nothing to do with the moonshine at all.
Yeah, the booze had nothing to do with it.
How many bands played?
It's like 5.
Yeah,
4 or 5. They had, as soon as we got there, they gave us beer cozies with the event on it, and then on the back of the beer cozies was like all the names of the bands that were performing. So that was probably one of the coolest things as a band member to receive from an event, because it's like a keepsake, and it's a cool memory, and there's a badass story behind it too. So
I've been using it every day since.
I fucking lost mine, dude. I lost mine so drunk I just couldn't.
And not only that, we get out there and, you know, we're from Chicago, so we're like fucking celebrities. They're like, oh, you guys came all the way out here from Chicago.
Al Capone, Michael Jordan,
Yeah, I had no idea.
deep
that.
dish pizza.
Yeah, it was nuts. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that reaction from the crowd at all. But it turned out it was for the better. I mean,
Especially being one of the 2 Mexicans for miles.
yeah, we were the only brown
outnumbered.
folk there, and there was one black dude running around.
He wasn't running around.
Literally running around
Chased.
for a reason.
No,
Is that what you meant?
No, everybody.
He was actually running though.
He was running
We
for
were
his
kind of
life.
afraid for him.
We
We let him hide in our camper for a little while.
Yeah, we were.
That was
blending
one of
in
the
fine.
events.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Anywho,
It was a lot of fun. What's it called? It was great. They had this huge pig that they roasted, that they cooked. It's a pig bash, and then they served.
And then they bashed its head in.
No, they slit its throat the day before,
Oh,
and well, whatever.
Pulled
It was
pork
delicious.
sandwiches.
It was delicious. They had barbecue pulled pork, regular pulled pork. They had beans and desserts and side dishes, and it was
Moonshine.
great. Moonshine, apple moonshine,
Bourbon.
bourbon. Cherries simmering. It was fireworks. We were right under the fireworks. There's like pieces
Other
of,
stuff.
like,
Hitting us in the eye.
hitting us. And we're like, oh, this is awesome.
Debris.
I'll never be able to see again.
But the last thing I saw was so cool.
best weekend ever.
Who's driving home?
Dude,
I forgot my eye patch.
I don't think any of us slept. Fucking watching the sun come up.
I
the
slept
next
for a
morning.
couple. I didn't let Chuck sleep, though. I guess apparently I snore really loud.
This snoring is not the word. It's like sleep apnea. Like
Does it seem like he's dying in mid-sleep that you
Yes.
freak out?
I was literally I didn't sleep because I was fearing for his life.
I've done that.
I was
Yeah.
laying there and I just watched
Everyone
him.
look at Luco. Luco does that on a daily basis and scares the shit out
I'm
of me.
totally fine. Totally fine.
I can impersonate it. Do you want to hear what this sounds like? This is
I just heard
ridiculous.
this earlier, but I love. Okay.
It's terrible. Okay? Yeah, Luca doesn't want to hear it. It goes. Wait.
And then there's the pause. There's the pause.
It's ridiculous. It's like, is he dead?
Is he gonna breathe?
Do I need to do CPR?
That's just my manliness coming through.
It's
I
retarded.
breathe like a man.
You guys both need to look into those sleeping machines. Like, seriously. You know that can literally kill you.
I'm
That's
totally
what-
fine. I'm still alive. I'm here. I mean,
But that means, like, the bridge in your nose
It's
is,
totally
like,
fine.
broken
No.
your nasal passage.
Like someone else might kill you because they can't sleep.
Well, that too. That would happen.
I'm lucky Chuck's a nice guy.
I was gonna.
Now, I don't know about Larry or Growl, but they might kill you. I mean, his last name's Growl. He could just rip your throat out.
It won't be that easy.
He was in the military. It's not gonna be that easy.
Oh, I'm not. I'm hard to kill. I'm pretty hard to kill.
All right,
There's
Steven
a
Seagal.
shit ton of things wrong with me.
He made it through the army, but his band member killed.
A billion things are wrong with me. There's a shit ton of things wrong with me, but I'm pretty damn hard to kill.
You got one thing right.
Yeah.
All right, so still on best and worst live moments, Larry.
It's kind of a mixed bag. I mean, I never had anything really bad that really stood out. You know, sometimes the crowd number doesn't really, you know, you're
-1.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Your
Why-
girlfriend doesn't count as a fan.
you're like,
hey, Mom.
yeah, exactly. Thanks, Mom, for coming out. This next song is called, you know, things like that. Those are always kind of downers, but you still make them, at the same time, I still like those shows because it's like, hey, fuck it. We're just going to play. Just, that's
Glorified
that's,
practice.
Yeah, exactly. Glorified practice. Best moments, yeah. Actually, it's kind of it was a bad moment, but it turned out really good. I was playing a show at the Cathedral Cafe, and our bass player already couldn't make it to the show, so we're already down one member. We get up there, and then the other guitar player, his rig just blows out, so we're down to 3 guys, and they're like, "Fuck, man, you know that just doesn't feel right." We held the show together. Those kids over there, they don't care, man. They go nuts.
We don't even care.
They don't care. They had something to pit to, so they were having fun, and then it just turned around. You know, it turned around and it ended up being a really good show, and it was a bit of an ego boost to be able to carry all that weight on one person's shoulder, pretty much, as far as string section goes. So, yeah, I guess that's definitely a memorable moment.
Chuck?
I never have bad moments. I prepare for everything. Other people in my bands always fuck everything up.
So you just blamed everybody but yourself for all the bad.
Goddamn right.
Oh, there's all the shit in my pants. Who did it?
Who shit in my pants? No,
I am not taking the blame on this one. Still a good moment.
One of the bad ones was we're playing a show and my other guitarist, he broke a string, and I had to play 3 songs without him while he drove 1.5 miles home to go get strings for his fucking guitar.
Nice.
Metallica,
Yeah. Or when we played
KDH,
uh,
Kill Devil Hill.
yeah, we played with Kill Devil Hill.
Don't let your singer take a bunch of Adderall before you go on stage. It's not a good idea.
Oh my god. Our singer, you've heard us talking about him. He's like a little fucking cartoon character running around, and he got all speeded out on a bunch of Adderall before the show. This guy was literally a fucking blur on the stage, just like shooting across the fucking stage.
He's done with the whole set. You're like, we have 4 more songs. Dude, let's take them all. Let's take them all. They're all done.
He's like fucking
We're
running
gonna clean up the floor of the bathroom with the toothbrush.
He's kicking microphones. He's tripping. He's kicking cords out, stepping on people's
falling
guitar
over
pedals.
his own microphone cable. Like, Oh my god, it was.
I wish I would have seen that.
Dude, I mean,
Yeah,
looking back on it
sounds
now,
entertaining.
it's totally laughable. But like when it's happening and you're on stage watching your singer just
Nightmare.
fall all over the place and
He
shit,
came
you're like,
close
"Oh."
enough to where I could clothesline him. I was gonna clothesline him. I don't care if Rex Brown and Vinny Appice are here.
Yeah, that was a little embarrassing. But other than that,
What about the best moment? When you shit your pants?
Yeah, they're always good nights.
See, now for me, that show is a bad and a good because I was pissed off because our set went crappy with our singer running around like a chicken with his head cut off. But at the same time, me and him, after we were done with the show and everything, we were all cooled off.
He did my math homework. It was great.
We were hanging out with Rex Brown from Pantera
Nice.
and Vinny Appice from Dio and Black Sabbath because they were the headliners that night in Kill Devil Hill. So we got to hang out with them the rest of the night.
That's awesome. Do you compliment your band?
Actually, no, they weren't there when we played, which is actually a good thing because Rex Brown was so drunk he fell down a flight of stairs and broke one of his ribs before. So he was in the hospital before they played in Joliet with us. They showed up maybe a half hour before their set started.
Sorry guys, I was just in the ER. I'm ready to play.
Yeah, I played a show with a couple broken ribs once with Mata, the other band I'm in. I was in a car accident. Someone T-boned me.
Oh.
They ran a red light, hit me right at the driver door where I was sitting, and like 3 days later, we were playing a show at Debonair in Wicker Park, and we have footage of that on YouTube. People that saw the video,
Tears.
they think I'm making like brutal faces just because it's like metal. Like, yeah, no,
But it
I'm in
hurt.
pain. I'm in fucking pain.
I may have broke my rib at this last concert.
Are you still in pain?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit!
How do they mend broken ribs? Like, what are the
can't
things
do
they tell you gotta
nothing.
do?
You're gonna love this one.
Don't breathe.
Tell them, Sean.
Don't breathe.
Well,
Oh, how Matt broke his rib.
yeah.
We're fucking out in the middle of bumfuck Indiana, and you know there's no light pollution at all. So
dark.
when it's dark, it's fucking dark. Like you can't see nothing at all, and we're wasted. It's like 3 a.m. We have the brilliant idea to go for a walk in the middle of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, yeah, let's go for a walk. We're walking, and I have the flashlight, and I'm like, yeah, let's turn off the flashlight, see how dark it is.
Brilliant.
And let's run.
Yeah, I turn off the flashlight, and it's me and Walter and my girlfriend Kristen. We turn around and start walking back to the campsite, and we turn around and hear, like, what the hell was that? Like, no sound, no nothing. I turn around and I hit him with the flashlight, and he's like jumping up, scraping himself off. Like, I meant to do that. You know, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I meant to fall in a hole.
The-
And have my ribs break my fall.
It's what was funny was it was funny that he fell, but he fell like
It's funny when other people
like a
get hurt.
foot away from this like little river, like this little stream. And it's like if he would have just fallen like a little bit more over to the left, he would have just all we would have heard was. And that would have been
Or him landing on a bunch of rocks.
that would have been
I just had to pee, and it was dark.
just.
I guess you had to be there.
And I fell in a hole.
Yeah, the next morning, I had forgotten all about it till the next morning. We're driving back home. We're at a Burger King. He's like, "Oh, my fucking chest is killing me, man." I'm like, "What the fuck happened to you?" Because I had forgot all about it already. And he's like,
Alcohol does
"Yesterday."
that.
Moonshine.
Yeah, and so he's like, "Yesterday I fell," and I was like, oh, "Yeah, I was there."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
I think.
Oh man.
All right, Matt. Bad and good show moments.
Well, bad and good show. Bad show was the time with Trent, jumping around, knocking stuff over, being all super hyper. But at the same time, it was an amazing show because, I did get to hang out with one of my idols, Rex Brown from Pantera. We hung out. We drank a bunch of alcohol. He gave me some personal bass strings of his. He signed them. Actually, I got 2 packs of personal bass strings. I got one for one of my friends, Brian Mullenbacher. He's a huge Pantera fan. Never, he's a younger guy. Never got to see Pantera or Damage Plan or anything like that. So I got him a gift. And then I got a pack for my son because my son's really big into music and he plays drums and bass and guitar and all that stuff. So
Great
Nice.
summer.
Now, here's the hard one. The most embarrassing moment on stage.
Chuck.
Just me. I show up, it's fucking embarrassing.
Open your eyes.
That guy's in your band.
Oh, fuck.
Anybody?
You
Anybody?
didn't ask the question yet.
I'm asking.
I think that
who
kind of
wants-
went hand in hand with the.
Who wants to go first? The most embarrassing moment you've had on stage, and you might have not even told anybody it happened.
All right, I'll go. I had a moment when my throne's kind of fucked up, and so I gotta put a big dumbass pillow on it to give me some more height because it's like broken. It goes all the way down. So I needed more height, so I put this pillow. Whatever. I misgauged where I was sitting, and I just fucking fell over onto my floor tom. I tried to hold on to my floor tom, thinking I'm gonna use this to push myself back up, and I just took the fucker down with me. It was like that, and I mean that's probably one of the most embarrassing.
Was it in the middle of a song?
It was. It was.
So where the fuck did the drummer go?
It was right in the beginning of our set, so it was like that awkward moment where everybody there is just fucking ogling at you. Just like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Are you gonna do anything at all? You know, and it just
Listen to this drum solo.
No, that's just him falling.
I mean, before that, the only embarrassing thing that happened was just like dropping sticks in the middle of a song, or completely forgetting how the song goes. Like, oh, this next song is called whatever, and then I'm just like, fuck. give me a taste, huh? How does that go? Just the first riff. That's embarrassing when you gotta hear the first riff.
I got electrocuted once.
Ooh.
I was grounding out through the microphone, so every time I went to do backups, I got fucking shocked. So instead of me saying a word, it was...
My name's Nia!
And everyone thought it was normal until like...
He
So,
has
like-
Tourette's, it's okay!
I'm like, dude, I'm getting fucking electrocuted. They're like, ha 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 ha. I'm like, no, for real. Ah!
Matt,
You know,
one wins.
I couldn't really say anything too embarrassing. I got size 13 shoes. I trip over my cables all the time. So
have you
my
ever face planted on stage?
No, not yet.
He looks like a weeble wobble, you know? You don't fall down.
Yeah, so I invested in a wireless system that doesn't happen anymore.
Larry?
Well, I play with a lot of pedals. I like using a lot of effects and stuff, so it's always kind of embarrassing when you hit the wrong thing and you get a whole lot of feedback because you have like 4 of the wrong reverbs going on at the same time. You just, I'm like, oh shit, all right. So I just kind of play it off like, yeah, I meant to.
It wasn't me.
That was the sound guy fucking up, asshole.
I mean, other than that, I played once with like the flu, so I had like just like mucus falling out of my head, and I'm playing, and I'm just like, I mean, out of everything, ears, nose, whatever, and go down and do really big headbang. As soon as I fly up, this big one just comes flying out of my nose, all over my face, and I think I might have hit my drummer at the time. It was kind of disgusting, but. It mixed in with the sweat and just ran down.
That's why it's a bummer being a drummer, man. You put up with so much.
Just getting covered in stuff.
And your own sweat's just the beginning.
I did Jägermeister tour in 06 with Psycho Stick, and yeah, for the life of me, I could never call
Were you playing with Psychos, like in the band?
On the same tour.
Okay.
And for the life of me, I couldn't get the singer's name right. His name's Rob. I called him Mike for like a week.
Did he answer?
He did not like me. I wonder why.
Well, for anybody that wants to call in after we hear a couple more As King songs, it's 773-657-3341. Again, 773-657-3341. What are the next 2 songs you guys got lined up?
Evicted and Trench.
Sounds good to me.
No, Evicted and Lost in the Dark.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Attention The flaws inside of the cup. You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
That's right. We're the Metal Experience. You can call in. We still got a half hour left of the show. It's 773-657-3341. It's been awfully quiet tonight, so hey, talk to us. We just heard 2 more songs from our band from As King.
Our band from As King.
I meant to. I was trying to phrase something in my head that didn't want to come out. What were those 2 songs called again?
Evicted and Lost in the Dark, which is what happened to me and why I fell.
So you wrote it this past week and it's been recorded and we just heard it. Too bad you didn't capture the sound of you falling
see in the woods and
I
gotta take a leak.
And dude,
End of
that was
song.
you falling in the woods, right? What were those songs about? Any background to them that you know of? Not at all.
Those 2 songs, that's kind of like our singer's domain.
Yeah.
He's not really here.
Yeah.
He's kind of here spiritually.
Unless he's hiding under the table and we can't see him.
That
so
is possible.
I got him in my pocket.
I like how everyone looked under the table like, I wonder if he'd actually fit under there.
I think you could.
It's all right. It's all right. So what do you guys have coming up show-wise, and where can people find you on the internet?
Hey, that's where I come in handy.
There you go.
We've got some shows coming up. July 20th at Bobby McGee's in Chicago Ridge. We're playing with a couple of our friends, Disrupting the Abacus. I almost couldn't think of their name. and Damnation,
Ooh, Damnation.
as well as a couple bands from out of town, Bare Knuckle Conflict from St. Louis, and another band from Indiana that escapes me.
You can do it.
And that's our next show. We've got Exposed Fest coming up. We don't have a date or a venue for that yet.
What is Exposed Fest?
It's run by the former bass player from Kitty,
Ooh.
Jennifer something with a
Jennifer, former bass player from Kitty.
Yeah, it's something with an A. I'd rather not pronounce it wrong.
It's okay, I pronounce things wrong all the time.
But, I mean, it's basically kind of like a Riot Fest sort of thing they're trying to start up. They just did a wind tour, they called it, with, who's the headliner? Saint Diablo was the headliner for that. That's going to be in Chicago and a bunch of other states. We got Project Independent coming up in September. We're doing 3 states in 3 days.
Nice.
As part of
That's
that
awesome.
tour. That's going to be cool. We're going to be hitting up Foo Bar in St. Louis, the Double Door here in Chicago, and then we're doing the Rave in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, we got some things in the works. Some short notice stuff pops up here and there. We try to book shows a couple months in advance. We're trying to do more touring, more Midwest stuff, trying to venture out. New York wants us to play. They're really bad. We are currently on the label From the Depths, based out of Pennsylvania. So the whole East Coast has been kind of blowing us up a lot lately, trying to get us out to New York and Pennsylvania, and
Nice.
we want to do it. We just kind of have to figure out how to.
So From the Depths is a legit label that you guys are signed to?
It's a partnering record label. They help out a lot of bands. A lot of bands that have been on From the Depths, or at least a couple that I know of, are currently on Roadrunner Records now.
Nice.
Like the Bandy Muir
Oh,
was on
geez.
From the Depths, and now they're on Roadrunner. A Day to Remember used to be on,
Now they're on Victory.
on From the Depths. So they're a real cool company. They promote us a lot. They get us some radio interviews. They get us some tons of contacts all over the country for shows, for touring. They promote us a lot. They're real cool people. Mike Bowen is our representative through From the Depths. He's a real cool guy. We
Help
deal
us out with the distribution and stuff.
Yeah, we are. We are on Bandcamp. We have our EP sold on Bandcamp. Within the next 6 to 8 weeks, we will be on iTunes, Amazon,
Nice.
Napster, the whole shebang. We're gonna have our EP on everything. So
Napster still.
yeah,
I didn't know that was
Yes.
still around.
No, Napster will be selling our music. I didn't know they existed either.
Now, where else can people find you to look up your band and anything that you have coming up?
Facebook.com/AsKingShy.
Facebook. What is that?
CHI. So As King Shy. We have a Reverb Nation, we have a Twitter, we have a MySpace, all that good stuff. I don't like to go on any of them except for the Facebook, and I just sync them to this all together, so anything I put on Facebook goes on all of them.
That's what I do. I hate logging into everything.
It's
It's
a
just
pain in the ass.
too much time to waste.
I don't have a Twitter. I just recently found out what the fuck that was.
What is everybody tweeting about?
I thought it had something to do with Sylvester the cat.
It's all good. So, hey, Luca.
Hey.
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
I can still hear Sonic the Hedgehog in the background.
You still watching
Now
that?
it's time for
Hey, man, look what I found.
Only on the Metal Experience.
That's right. This week from Newcastle, Australia, the band, which I mispronounced earlier, Bale Scream. That's how you actually pronounce. All right.
Yes.
Woo! Woo!
I was hoping you wouldn't mispronounce it again.
Woo! Bale Scream from Newcastle, Australia, with the song, oh man, Cyclonic Terror. Check it out.
Operation! Supportive souls! Looming clouds of darkened blood! Forecasted weather! Stay in your home! Storm You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we just heard Bale Scream from Newcastle, Australia. Let me spell that really quick, because
How did you pronounce it at first?
Ball scream.
B-A-L-E.
Balls Cream is how we
Balls
pronounced it. Balls Cream?
I mean, I looked at it
No.
real quick, and I'm like, Balls Cream?
Why
Nice.
would a band name themselves Balls Cream?
B-A-L-E-S-C-R-E-A-M. Sorry about that, guys. I'm
It's
special.
Bale Scream.
With the song Cyclonic Terror. Check them out. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Yes.
You have the easy part, okay? I have
At
like
one
5
band,
pages
She has like
of...
5 pages of bands, and she...
I'm
rapes 'em
not
all.
the best person to speak when I...
True.
On the radio.
On the radio, you know?
I'm not good talking.
I mean, I'm just human. What do you expect? I don't have a teleprompter. It's all, off the top of my head. I mean, that's how it is,
But
right?
it's on
Life?
paper.
But it's on paper.
Not the whole radio interview,
You
Dave.
can sit there and look pretty, but nobody would know.
You know what human means in the Black Dictionary?
What?
Monster.
I mean, it's true.
Ooh.
It's true. Underneath, we're all going to turn evil and eat each
You
other.
mean our black friend Monster?
You have a black
the-
friend named Monster?
He's a rapper
We
and a
really
producer.
do.
Really?
He also goes by the alias of Young Boy Monster.
Young Boy Monster. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Or Chris Dixon, as his dad calls him.
That's his
For Dixon,
God's
get over
given
here.
name.
You should really call in.
Well,
He should. Monster, if
He
you're
was supposed to
listening.
come
773-657-3341
shooting a music video today.
with big booty bitches.
I hope, because we're on our way back there when we leave here, so I hope there are a few of those
Nice.
laying around.
Is he gonna
Laying
guest?
around.
Is he gonna guest on your next record? Do a middle of the song rap?
Never.
How
Yeah, I
have you
don't
not? Why did you not think of this? What?
Limp Bizkit's been done before.
Yeah, but they didn't have a friend named Monster.
No,
As King, the song featuring Monster. You don't think that? No.
Yeah, but I could go in and put bass lines on his rap stuff.
So
featuring as King.
Exactly.
yeah. But,
Oh, just kind of flipped it on.
I mean, either way, there was no idea for collaboration ever.
Definitely. We were actually me and Monster, our friend Andy, who's in the band Disrupting the Abacus. We're in the studio with him on a regular basis, like writing rap beats and doing different stuff for him and with him. And so we're
When I hang out in the studio with him, we don't.
Can any of you guys rap?
Absolutely not.
I can rap in Spanish.
All right, give him a beat,
Nope.
Dave.
Nope.
I think that'd be awesome. Let's hear
write
it.
No one's
kids,
gonna
but
know what
there's
I'm
no rhythm
saying.
in it.
It's like not. It is not relevant to what's going on.
It's like I throw my arms
It's
around
okay.
too much.
We'll play the beat. You'll just rap a few lines. Dave will say what you're saying in English. It'll be perfect.
Stop it, Dave.
Just stop it.
Come on,
I know you're feeling
set
this.
it up. Just rap in Spanish and Dave will translate to English. It'll be awesome. But Dave, you gotta rap it back in English.
This is why I wanted to get drunk before we came.
It's okay to be sober.
So much easier, folks.
Come on. Get warmed up. It's okay.
Bust it out.
just steal some of Monster shit.
Dave, you better be ready to hit us back.
Tantos monstruos escondidos en todos los cartones. Te voy a tumbrar con mis cañones, bola de cabrones, buenos para nada. Te voy a mandar con tu mama.
Dave, translate that shit.
From best I can make out, it's like
No, you gotta rap it back
fuck
with that.
Yeah.
The music just stopped.
Nope, done. Show's over. I'm going home.
He's like, I gotta do what? Oh fuck.
mysteriously my mic has stopped working.
No, Dave,
Sorry, you're breaking up. What was that?
it's dying out.
He's in the back stomping on the microphone. I don't know what happened, guys. It broke.
Smooth move.
Like pouring gasoline on it, lighting it on fire.
That was awesome. Got the original Pitbull in the house. Yeah.
I am Mexican. I am not
Cuban.
Puerto Rican or Cuban or Dominican, or I am Mexican.
Aztec, man.
100, yeah, Aztec / Mayan.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
He's like the last of the Mohicans.
two different cultures clashed and created you, Aztecs and Mayans.
Well, see, the thing is that if I was any Aztecs that the Mayans conquered, they assimilated them to be productive members of their society, and vice versa. So that's how that happened. But more than anything,
History lesson.
yeah. So Another thing I want to point out is I'm also have Spanish blood in me, but not by choice, because it's when the Spaniards came and literally and metaphorically fucked the Aztecs.
That's true. You're laughing, but
No,
that's a whole
it's true.
civilization
They-
that demolished
the-
because of
the-
them.
Hey, we
Spanish-
did it to the Indians too. So
Yeah, pilgrims.
True story.
The more you know.
Oh, you know. Knowing is half the battle.
Awesome. Well, Dave, I've got a lot to say, but first, let's hear one more As King song, because you guys have 2 more songs left, correct? Off the
I don't
top
know,
of my head.
Dave. Do we have 2 more
How
songs
many do they got
Did you-
left?
You have 3 left.
Oh,
the
even
mic
better.
works.
Well,
Mic
then
works again.
let's do one more song of As King before I talk, and we'll go out listening to your last 2. Or you want to play 2 and then 1? What do we want to do?
Whatever's good for you.
Let's play 2. Let's go crazy.
All right, do they know the names or they got it?
Well,
Trench. I know you didn't play that yet.
No, well, okay, that's 1.
PMP.
PMP.
Practice makes perfect.
Trench and PMP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
Wrong, Every move made with careful steps. These walls are closing in. Take everything out of me. Silence me like you do. Take my pain out of me. The same way you always do. Case it consumed. Dark at night I feed off your power. I turn your heart into a door. Every move made with careful steps. Every move made with careful. Every move with careful steps. Hiding until the blood cracks. Every move with careful steps. Hiding until the blood. Just like I will bring me to a new night. I indignantly leading to some perfect light. Just like I will bring me to a new night. I indignantly leading to some perfect light.
You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
That's right. We just heard 2 more As King songs, and what were those called again?
Trench and PMP.
PMP,
Practice makes perfect.
post Metro period.
Pretty much.
Maybe for hey, you take whatever you want to get from the song. So if that's what it means to you,
I don't know. I was trying to think of what PMP could mean, but that's okay. We're winding down.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
We're winding down the show. We don't have that much time left, but you know what's left? 5 pages of local roundup. Let's do this shit. That was Dave. You want me to get this done on time? Come on, you suck.
Cue it up.
the local roundup with Morgan on the Metal Experience.
Hey, that's right. Here we go. All ages at another hole in the wall. That's not right. I'm already fucking up. All right, all these shows are at another hole in the wall. You can email Darlene at xonlive.com if you're interested in playing. It's xon, Xeon live.com. So they need one band that's metal or hardcore to play June 20th with Kubla Khan, Barrier, and Colossus. They need 5 metal bands to play July 3rd with Hemlock. They need one band to play July 7th at the Mayhem Battle Day 2. They need 3 bands that are rock bands to play July 13th with Bad Access. 1 band to play with War of Ages July 26th. And 4 bands to play with Breakpoint Method August 10th. They need 4 metal and rock bands to play August 17th with Deadlight Redemption, Fatal Havoc, and Orion 9. And 4 bands to play with 40 Below Summer August 30th. Johnny Cage from Wisconsin, yes, that is a band. They're looking for bands to play with in the next couple months in Illinois, so hit them up if you have an open slot on your show. Magic Photography is looking for bands who want to have their live pictures taken at Mojo, so check out their Facebook page. This Divided World just launched their Indiegogo. They have almost completed their donations. They got like 19 days left, so you can help donate. They were Luco's unsigned band pick last month.
Wait, which band?
This Divided World from New York. A fate worse than death from Haverhill, Massachusetts are looking to join up on a show either August 26th or 27th in Chicago or Illinois. If you have an available slot or looking to book a show, help them out. Forced Abortion, still looking for dates to fill their tour.
Forced Abortion.
Go to their Facebook page to figure out what they're missing to fill their tour dates. And
Tastes like pennies.
don't forget the Battle of the Bands at Another Hole in the Wall for Mayhem Fest is happening July 6th and 7th. Sumerian Records reps will be there to judge. And Legions of Robs are selling tickets for $5, so you can get it off them and go support them. Bass players, you can hit up Devils and Angels, Today's Wreckage, and Adelaide. They need your help. And here we go. All the shows. Wednesday, June 19th at Camelot Bowl in Portage, Indiana. It's all ages, $12 in advance, $15 at the door. 2 p.m. it's the Beards and Bitches show.
Heyo.
You can see the Breath of Cheyenne, Deceived in Numbers, We Came from Nowhere, The Tale We Told as Kids, Renegade, Middle Class Militia, Man the Machine, Her Eyes Glazed Over, Savior the Glimpse, Aborum, Framed in Gold, One Steel Wound, No Life, Seneca Falls, Drowning, Seeker, Leaders, Adalia, With Life in Mind, and Syriana.
Now, all those bands have either beards or bitches in them?
Apparently. There's a lot of beards and there's maybe a lot of bitches. Or maybe it's the
Any
beards that
bearded
bring the
bitches?
bitches. I don't know. Wednesday at Another Hole in the Wall, it's $14, all ages 5 p.m. to see Exiting in the Fall, Hacky, Lights Out, Nobody Move, Nikes, Just Crash, Righteous, Vendetta, and Hurt. Thursday, June 20th at Cheers Pub in Roseland, Indiana, $15 in advance. $18 day of, 6 p.m. It's 21 and up to see Super Bob, Romantic Rebel, and Soil. It's their first U.S. dates with original singer Ryan McComb and with new recordings. At Another Hole in the Wall on Thursday, it's all ages, $12, 5 p.m. to see Violations, The Calm Before, Impulses, Strength in Numbers. They'll be on our show July 30th. Unknown Zodiac, Colossus, Barrier, and Kubla Khan. Friday, June 21st at an address you need to get from the bands if you want to go. There'll be a keg. It's $5, 4 p.m. to see Internal Entropy, Perpetual Defilement, Elysian, Nameless Motive, An Accident from Outer Space, and Human Stew. Yummy. Friday, an all-ages show, $5 in advance, 7 at the door, 5 p.m. to see A Devil for Me, with No Regrets. Both of them have been on our show. After Image and 3 Hour Catalyst. Friday at the Doom Room in Lafayette, Indiana, it's $4, all ages 6 p.m. to see Lucifist, Lucid Earth, which is Acidic Assault's Ben Rose, and Theophagies and Mountain Grave's Brian Rush's new band, and Weed Bee, and then Mountain Grave.
Weed Bee?
Weed Bee. Weed.
W-E-apostrophe-D?
Yes. Friday at Fillmore, the Fillmore in Waukesha, Wisconsin, 7 p.m., $15 in advance. I don't know. It's some Indian name. $20 the day of. It's 21 and up.
Fucking racist!
Evoked, Beyond Threshold, and Soil. Friday at JJ Kelly's, $5, 21 and up, 8 p.m. to see Bleed for the Fallen, Impaled, Damnation, and Her Worst Nightmare. Friday at Bada Brew, 21 and up. It's 8:15 p.m. $5 to see Grace the Damned, Open Whole Soul, Terror in His Presence, and Social Voodoo. Friday at Coca
Social
Lounge.
doo-doo?
Social Voodoo.
Oh.
Jesus,
I heard
guys.
doo-doo.
Oh.
Social doo-doo!
You try breathing and reading.
Nope.
Friday at the Cobra Lounge, 21 and
I
up,
don't
9
breathe.
p.m., $8 to see Against the Plagues, Morgue Supplier, Sons of Famine, and Narcotic.
Famine?
Friday
Sons
at...
of Famine?
Shut up. You try reading this. Come on.
Famine. It's probably famine.
Friday at
Sons
Ewell
of
Town Inn.
Famine.
What did I tell you about talking?
Sorry, go.
Friday at Ewell Town Inn, 21 and up, 9 p.m., $8 to see Black 4, Dead Steel Mill, and Mexican Werewolf. One more band is to be announced. Saturday, June 22nd, the Altar Lounge, 21 and up, 8 p.m., $5 in advance, $8 at the door to see Veils of Darkness, Narhal, Sacred Monster, and Eve's Downfall. Saturday at Another Hole in the Wall, it's $12, all ages 5 p.m. to see No Shelter, Beneath New Tides, The Censored, The DS Experience, Texas Toast Chainsaw Massacre,
Nice.
Platypus Teddy, Downtown Brown, and Psycho Stick.
Platypus Teddy and Downtown Brown.
Saturday at the Rave, $7 or $10 for the 23rd as well. It's a 2-day event. It's all ages 4 p.m. It starts with the Scenic Route, Blue Sky Portrait, The Circuit Theory, No Coast, Arasi, Heavy Heart, In the Eyes of the Dreamer, Red and the Wolf, City of Ghosts, and Oshellus.
Imagine someone writing all this shit down really quick. Oh, shit.
Saturday at the Grid Zone in Shusherville, Indiana. $3. It's all ages 5
Can you
p.m. to see
spell
Mountain
Shesherville?
Grave. Nope. Altar Horror, Angel Grave, and Of the Dead. Saturday at the Cheers Pub. $12 in advance, $15 day of. 21 and up, 6 p.m. to see Ingrid Cold, Soulsick, All My Sins Remembered, Exciting the System, Lies Between, and 40 Below Summer. Saturday at Ewell Town Inn, 21 and up, 8 p.m. It's $8 to see Rain Inferno, They Die Screaming, Wet the Steel, and Murder Boner.
Murder Boner!
Saturday at Cience Irish Pub in Blue Island. It's 8 p.m., 21 and up, $5 to see What? Anger, Gun, and Fighting for Scraps. That sounds like a very violent show. Saturday at the Pickup Bar Inc. in Linwood, Illinois, all ages 8 p.m., $5 to see the Bitch Fest Tour. It's Violet Kill, Glitch, Devils and Angels, and Today's Wreckage. Saturday at Bada Brew, 21 and up, 8 p.m. to see Flesh to Fuel, Capsized and Sinking, Central Disorder, Villainous Grin, and Beauty of Decay. Sunday, June 23rd at the Rave, $7, all ages, 4 p.m. to see Guardians, Descending the Heavens, Armageddon awaits, Wings to Burn, Devolving Messiah, Amberson Hall, Render the Wastelands, Amor Emerita, Watch the Skyline Burn, Wolves, Level the City, and Mekrabar. Sunday at the Cheers Pub, $10 in advance, $12 at the door, 5 p.m., 21 and up to see Deadlight Redemption, Deleted by God, Beyond Threshold, and Diecast. Sunday at the Gladstone Lounge and Liquors in Chicago, 21 and up, it's a free bar show to see Remora, Roman Ring, and Abscessor. Monday, June 24th at Ultra Lounge. Oh, Obsessor, yeah. Monday, June 24th at Cobra Lounge, 21 and up, 8 p.m., $6 to see Crusader, Atrium in Righteous, and The Flight of Sleipnir. Tuesday, June 25th at the Game Emporium, all ages, 3 p.m. It's free on a Tuesday. The Breath of Cheyenne, Atomophilia. I'm not going to try that again.
What about Samurai?
DJ Shark Week, Corkscrew of the Dead, and Her Eyes Glazed Over. And the last show on Tuesday at Mojo's, all ages, $18. You can buy tickets off Withering Soul and receive a free voucher for a shirt and a CD.
Hey-o.
It's 6:30 p.m. to see Withering Soul, Reign of Lies, Lightning Swords of the Dead, Virid, and Melisirish.
And
Melisirish. All right. Hey, and by the way, Luca's birthday is Sunday.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
I forgot.
Luco turns
Too old.
28
Aw.
on Sunday. Aw, how cute.
He's a baby.
And I got all these gray hairs on my balls, too. You want to tell everyone about that?
Oh, and somebody just became unemployed today, too. Congratulations on that.
Oh.
Welcome to the club.
That's me.
Yeah, so you're unemployed, you're celebrating a birthday. It's a good
I'm going to
time,
get
right?
shitty.
And he's not going to have to buy any of his own
Unemployed on purpose. Not because I was fired. Because
What did you do?
I was the general manager of a Jimmy John's. And
He wasn't so freakily fast.
I was too fast, and they didn't pay me. So I'm like, yeah, I could go somewhere else. and
Were
get
you
paid
also
more.
too furious?
Oh.
Now he is
6 times.
Now he is for you for making that joke.
I'm gonna fucking rape you.
Better than any of
And you're
yours.
wow.
There was a band I read in there. You said Narhol.
Narhal.
I'm pretty sure the H is
Narwhal?
silent. Narhol, maybe.
Oh, I don't know. Next week, Scars of Armageddon are going to be on.
Oh, she pronounced it correctly. Armageddon.
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 Armageddon. Well, they'll be on, and I'll say that a lot in that British accent I tend to do, I guess. Thank you guys for coming out. We've got one more As King song to play for you for tonight.
Where can everyone find As King? Real quick.
Facebook.com/AsKingShies. That's AsKingChi.
And that has all the list of your upcoming shows.
Upcoming shows, all our songs.
Social security numbers, nudie photos.
Only the last 4 digits.
And what's the last song that we're going to hear of yours tonight?
The last song we're going to hear is Tooth Donor.
Nice. Well, if you want to be a tooth donor, stay tuned to hear this As King song, and we'll see you next week. Good night.
Peace.
You say you're rich and They're trying to make us all care about the flash they live in your center. Your world is sacred. Broken from me,